Whenever you introduce this game to a friend or somebody new, mostly even like the beginner's guide of the finals in YouTube, they all say the same thing when they talk about classes. Light is the glass cannon, high risk, high reward, medium is like the support movement, and heavy is just destruction. But if you play the game long enough, you know that light is just glass, high risk, no reward. Don't get me wrong, light is really good if played by really good players, but most of the time, I mean, you can use lights all you want in casual game modes, but if you're playing light in ranked, especially higher ranks, make sure that you're really good at playing light, otherwise don't play light. And medium is like the most well established class of the game. It does its job really well, like it can provide you healing beam, turrets and movement like jump pad. It's really good, it does its job really well. And heavy is basically all in one. Heavy can do everything but better, with the only trade off being heavies are really slow. Now that we're on the same page, let's talk about how a heavy medium team works. Basically, in a typical heavy medium team, you have two heavies running charge and slam, or one heavy running charge and slam and other running mesh shield. If a heavy is running a mesh shield, most probably they have the SA-12-16 shotgun, and the heavy running charge and slam has a flamethrower or Lewis gun. And the gadgets are probably the same. It's RPG, dome shield, that will go to both of the heavies, and the last one may change between anti-gravity cube, C4 or barricades. And the medium will obviously be running healing beam and defibrillator, and the other is a jump pad or zipline and a frag grenade or mines. Now this is a typical build of a heavy medium team, and you can already tell how strong this is. Two heavies who know how to attack and defend really well, paired with a good healer, is almost an unstoppable team, like literally. And even if a heavy gets eliminated, they can immediately defib him back and heal him to full health, right? That is the reason why this team comp is used the most in ranked. But nothing is perfect, and even this team has its own weaknesses. Don't approach a heavy medium team in a closed situation, like inside a room. For example, you're going to lose it. If you're not another heavy medium, if you're running like medium heavy, which I'll talk about in another video, if you start shooting a heavy, the medium will start healing that heavy, and if you get close to it, they'll charge and slam. If you start shooting from afar, they'll use dome shield. These are the strengths of a heavy medium team. I mean, I don't have to tell you the strengths, you already know everything they can do. Medium can provide heavy with movement because heavies are slow, and medium can also give them more health by constantly healing them when you're shooting at them. This team comp is almost broken. Now, just like my previous videos, every time I tell you a strategy, I'll tell you how to counter this. So even in this, I'll tell you the weaknesses of this team. The first are the cooldowns. Except for charge and slam, everything else has a decent cooldown. RPG has a long cooldown, dome shield has a decent cooldown, and most people won't use barricades as much in fights. After the barricade nerf where its size was increased, it's harder to use mid-fight. If you're fighting a medium heavy, make them use their RPGs first. Just drain them. That is like the most important thing this team has. So once you make sure that they wasted their RPG, just make them use their dome shield, break the dome shield. Now they lost 2 of their gadgets. If you keep doing this, you will drain the heavy of all its gadgets, and only medium will have gadgets left, right? One is obviously movement, they're not going to use it, and they can only use the defib once. Like the defibrillator has a huge cooldown, so they can't use it twice in one fight. And then it's probably mines or frag grenades. Now since you drained them of everything they have, you can now go in for a push. And then it's just up to your skill, man. Now the second and the most important thing that you have to know while fighting a heavy medium team, and the biggest weakness of a heavy medium team, is the medium. Literally, mediums have the two biggest, like the most impacting thing in the entire game. That is the healing beam and defibrillator. Being able to instantly revive someone without even like taking them anywhere, you can instantly revive someone mid-fight, is broken. And also you can keep healing, and especially if you can keep healing someone like a heavy, it makes it really broken. So the medium is basically their trump card. So once you take care of the medium, if the medium is gone, the other two heavy will keep doing stupid shit and hope for it to succeed, right? I mean, this won't work on like higher ranks. If you're like platinum, below platinum, you can do this, because most heavies, especially at that rank, once the medium is gone, they just start charge and slamming, hoping that it works. So yeah, basically once the medium is gone, they will be like thinking about what to do, and you can take that confusion as an advantage and win the fight. And whatever happens, don't let another heavy run away with the statue and heal the medium. Then you basically lost the fight, because once they revive the medium will be more cautious about you and they won't fall for your tricks again. So yeah, that's about it. Drain them of all their resources and eliminate the medium. That is the most important thing you have to remember when playing against a heavy medium team. Honestly, there isn't much strategies. There aren't any new strategies to make videos on. We'll have to wait till season 3 so that we can get new gadgets and make new strategies. Till then, I'll talk about team compositions, and also like this video, it helps with the algorithm. And thanks for watching.